So welcome to this new episode of Power FCB in this probable title winning week with the winning goal from El Presidente himself, our Ivorian midfield maestro Frank Kessie. And in today's episode we're gonna be discussing him, how he has been of help and how he dominates in the midfield role despite having limited minutes at the Camp Nou under Xavi Hernandez's new project in Catalonia. Indeed, Frank Kessie emerged as the hero of the Clásico. He was very grateful to receive praise, applause and celebration in the fully packed Estadio Camp Nou with 95,000 plus fans. Kessie arrived at Barcelona last summer on a free transfer from AC Milan. Yes, at first he wasn't sure whether he would fit in Barcelona with a different style of play in a new country environment to him. But he decided to take the risk and switch to Camp Nou, even though many clubs from the Premier League and other leagues were very much interested in him, including Liverpool, Manchester United were also monitoring him. Chelsea, Tottenham, Inter Milan, Juventus and even AC Milan were very desperate for Kessie to extend his contract at San Siro. But Kessie wanted a new challenge. He took the risk of joining Barcelona. We all know that it's not easy for even great midfielders to fit in Barca with the past history of players including Felipe Coutinho, who did very well at Liverpool, Alex Helm, Alexander Song, Andre Gomez, Alex Vidal and many more midfielders who did extremely well at their different clubs but found it difficult to suit in Barcelona's philosophy of play. But who is Kessie? That's why he is the El Presidente. Number one character that makes him so special and fits in Barcelona in his first season, regardless of limited minutes, is that Kessie technical understanding of Xavi's idea have made him adapt effectively at Barcelona. The way he has been used by Xavi and Xavi's demand of transiting moves from the midfield to the wide wingers. Kessie does it absolutely well at both sides of the pitch. He interlinks the midfield with both the wide wingers and the main striker. Let's talk maybe of Robert Lewandowski, and sometimes has been of help to the attacking forwards by providing that extra man whenever the attacking players are overwhelmed by the opponent defender. Kessie jumps in. No wonder Kessie assists and scores goals for Barcelona regardless of the limited time that he is getting on the pitch. Number two, defensive voice and physicality. We all agree that Kessie is a box-to-box midfielder who can defend and attack at the same time. A special character that most of our midfielders don't have. Maybe a little bit of Frankie de Jong. The rest they don't. And Kessie has displayed impressive moves when it comes to retrieving lost balls to opponent, especially in big matches. Whenever he gets minutes, he has been winning back balls from risky moves made by opponents we faced before, such as Real Madrid, Manchester United, Bayern Munich and many more clubs this season. Not only retrieving the ball back, but also starting a move going forward and creating a counter-attack. It's indeed true to say that Kessie has been of help to both the defense and the attack of Football Club Barcelona at the Camp Nou and in away matches. That's a caliber of a beast midfielder. Frank Kessie. Vamos Kessie. Number three, Kessie's technical skills. Frank Kessie is a true dribbler, a character that is traditionally common to all Barcelona midfielders. That makes him more special to Xavi's project. No wonder Xavi fought so hard to acquire his signature last summer. The way Kessie dribbles in between opponents is impressive. The way he twists, turns and dodges whoever tries to win the ball from him, that has made him so relevant, especially in matches where opponents press so much and are aggressive. And this allows Barcelona to open wide the pitch and create a conducive space for our philosophy to thrive. The philosophy of passing tikitaka. For without dribbling and making the twists and turns, it's so hard to penetrate with the ball and find the teammates easily. This skill makes Kessie so special. And to add on that, whenever Kessie dribbles and make the dodges, the twists, the turns in between the opponents, it's so hard for him to lose the ball. It's like he has a spark in his leg. And it's also very hard for him to make blind passes. That's why I insist we have a beast within Spotify Camp Nou who's always training at Quitat Esportiva, and we should not let that mistake of letting Kessie go. Number four, Kessie is always restless. Kessie's character of restlessness and work rate. Kessie's character of always being on toes, and whenever he receives a pass, he already know where he will pass to. He's always active on the pitch and very much involved both in forward and defensive moves. He's always he always open up space and sets himself in a position where he'll always ask for the ball to make an assist or even score. That enthusiasm is what we lacked at Barcelona for the last 2 years at the Estadio de Camp Nou. Number 5, Kessie speed and pace. I mean, that one of the things that we need at the midfielders, especially in making counterattacks from the defense or starting from the defense and making that risky move going forward. His pace and speedy moves, very important and very relevant to Barcelona. Number 6, shot accuracy. This is a midfielder with the highest shot accuracy in our team. He's always looking for spaces in the final third to make a shot. No wonder he scored against Real Madrid both in home and away matches. In Copa del Rey and in La Liga last weekend, he scored from shots. The way he made Militao or Nacho to score that own goal at Estadio Bernabeu, Santiago Bernabeu, that was of course a heavy shot from Frankie Kessie. They couldn't defend that. Both the two of them, Nacho and Militao, it's so hard for them to defend. And remember that rebounds from Ansu Fati going wide, that unlucky shot that hit the legs of Ansu Fati and it went away. He would have scored 3 goals against Real Madrid in 2 matches only. I mean, he would have scored 3 clear goals in El Clasico. That's Frank Kessie. Bravo, bravo, vamos Kessie. I mean, you're doing great work, great job. Number 7, patience and passionate. Regardless of Kessie's being the super midfielder, we all knew at AC Milan, where he was guaranteed of playing game in, game out in every match day. Even in his last season at AC Milan, he was awarded as the best midfielder in Serie A, meaning that Kessie is a tested and proven quality at senior level of football. But Kessie's arrival at Barca, since Kessie's arrival at Barca, he has never complained about minutes. He's always calm, and whenever he gets the minutes, however little they are, he performs at the highest level. It's as if he won't play again when he's on the pitch. His work rate is superb. This is a beast midfielder that we already have at Barcelona. No wonder Real Madrid fan hates Frank Kessie. Number 8, and the last one, Kessie is a performer in big matches. His experience itself speaks for himself. Whether it's a big match or an ordinary match, Frank Kessie does it very well. With the little minutes that he gets, Frank Kessie, maybe in 1 or 2 occasions that Frank Kessie never played very well, but in most of the matches at Barcelona, Kessie has been a beast at the midfield. Yes, he's not a starter, he's not a guaranteed of being in the starting 11, but he's guaranteed of coming from the bench. Super sub, super midfielder, maestro, super beast, Frank, super El Presidente, Frank Kessie. This guy is giving me goosebumps with that winning goal at the 93rd minute at the Camp Nou. I mean, if you look at Xavi and Pedri, they are very good midfielders, but at sometimes in big matches they are overwhelmed. It's like they are lost in big matches. But unlike Frank Kessie, I mean, keep a watch on this guy. Don't sell him. For me personally, I won't advise Xavi to sell him, but I don't know what's the views of you culers who are watching this one. Up to that point, we come to the end of this episode. What's your view towards Kessie? There are bids, of course, for Kessie from the Premier League and the Italian Serie A, and some French club is also monitoring and asking about Kessie. Would you keep or sell him? Write your comment in the comment section down below, and of course don't forget to share and like this video, and of course more important, don't forget to subscribe to this Power FCB, a new channel for all the blaugranes, for all the culers, for the love of Barca. For Barcelona is more than a club. I mean, we should support each other. I'm a culé, you're a culé. You can only support me by subscribing to this channel, and at least let us reach a couple of subscribers, and it's gonna be bravo, bravo, bravo. Vamos, vamos.